Good day everyone, here's our math challenge for today. And here's our question. Given the equation x squared plus x minus 1 equals 0, determine the value of x raised to the fifth power plus 8 all over x plus 1. Now, if you want to try this problem, just pause this video. We have 20 seconds and timer starts now. Time's up. Now, let's answer this question together. Now, our goal in this question is to find the numerical value of x raised to the fifth power plus 8 all over x plus 1. So, given this equation, x squared plus x minus 1 equals 0. Now, looking at this equation, we can already say that x is not equal to 0 because x equals to 0 does not satisfy this equation. So x cannot be equal to 0. Alright? This is very important later on. So now, what is our plan to answer this question? So take note that our goal is to find the value of x raised to the fifth power plus 8 over x plus 1. So what we're going to do is to manipulate this equation until we have x raised to the fifth power. So let's do that. First thing to do is to add 1 on both sides and subtract x on both sides. So we get the value of x squared as 1 minus x. For this time, let's set aside this result. Now, what will happen if we multiply both sides with x? Now, this is okay because we know already that x is not equal to 0. Now, on the left-hand side, we have x cubed, and on the right-hand side, we have x minus x squared. Now, take note that we have a value for x squared. This is just 1 minus x. So, we can substitute the value of x squared with 1 minus x. Now, let's simplify. The right-hand side of our equation becomes x minus 1 plus x. Now, x plus x will give us 2x. Therefore, we have a value for x cubed, which is equivalent to 2x minus 1. Now, let's set aside this result. Now, our goal is to have a value for x raised to the fifth power plus 8. So, to have x raised to the fifth power, let's multiply both sides with x squared. Now, again, take note that x is not equal to 0, so this is okay. Now, on the left-hand side, we have x raised to the fifth power, and on the right-hand side, we have 2x cubed minus x squared. Now, take note that we have a value for x cubed, and we have also value for x squared. Now, this x cubed becomes 2x minus 1, and this x squared is just 1 minus x. Now, let's simplify. 2 times 2x minus 1 will give us 4x minus 2. Then, distribute negative sign will give us 4x minus 2 minus 1 plus x. Now, 4x plus x will give us 5x. And negative 2 minus 1 is just negative 3. Now, we have an expression that is equivalent to x raised to the fifth power. But we want x raised to the fifth power plus 8. And this is very simple. Just add 8 on both sides. So we have x raised to the fifth power plus 8 equals 5x minus 3 plus 8. Now, negative 3 plus 8 will give us positive 5. Now, take note that we now have x raised to the fifth power plus 8. Now, how about x plus 1? Now, take note on the right-hand side, if we factor out 5, this will give us 5 multiplied by x plus 1. Now, what we're going to do is to divide both sides by x plus 1. So, on the left-hand side, we have now x raised to the fifth power plus 8 all over x plus 1. Now, on the right-hand side, we can cancel out x plus 1 on the numerator and denominator, and this will give us the value of 5. Therefore, if we have x squared plus x minus 1 equals 0, then the value of x raised to the fifth power plus 8 over x plus 1 is simply 5. And as always, we are done.